So we are here at the Casa John of God, and another coincidence happened. I was in this morning session 3 hours and then take a break for lunch, and then there was another 3-hour session in the afternoon, and in this break I checked my email and there was a message from Sonia. Well, somebody, his name is Patrick Siegel, he wants to talk to you, and hello Diogo. So he wants to talk to you, and he's also right now in Abadiânia at the House of John of God. And I said, okay, let's meet, and here is Patrick. So now I have no idea how he knew about me or anything. So how did you know about me?
Over the years I've watched the website and blogs from different places, and talked to you on the internet a couple of times, but when I saw you standing in line, and I was in line, but you had to go into current to meditate, so I at lunch emailed Sonia, said, you can email Karen, I'd be happy to speak to her, I'd love to, because I'm hopefully going to set up a conference in Aspen, Colorado next May, late May, early June, and is going to hope to invite you to speak about informational medicine.
So we never met before. This is the first time, and we actually did not even talk 1 minute before taking this movie. So it's for me it's very emotional to have again and again these moments of coincidences, and they are more and more frequent now that I focus on these things. So you're from Aspen, Colorado, and since when are you here?
I've been here a month. I've been coming here for 10 years.
I see.
So that, and I find that what we call coincidences, or many people call coincidences, is just practicing intuition. And when we allow our intuition when we use our intuition and work with it, it gets more and more common.
Right, that's what I also see. And how often have you been here in this 10 years?
Probably once a year. Some years I come twice. Sometimes I'll skip a little bit. But what are called miracles in the rest of the world, here we call normals.
Right.
Because they become normal, the things that occur through energy rebalancing.
Right, I mean, yesterday was a big day also. Even John of God was on Oprah, and about 40 million viewers. So if only every 1,000 of them comes, I figured out it's another 14,000 people coming, and it's about every day there's 1,000 people here. So what are you doing?
Well, I was a guide here for a while, and now I'm working collectively to help people come rather than leaving them here. So I send people from countries that I have contact with that I think are of the energetic and energetic perspective to enjoy and learn. There's a lot of learning to be done. To me, I think Oprah's, I talked to someone who saw it and said it was wonderful, and that it was very be helpful for the world.
And since how long do you know about my website?
Probably 5 years.
5 years, my God. That's old friend. So that's very good. So I'll talk to you later. So it's very hard to find somebody where you can talk and you resonate so well like this Patrick here, and he's traveling all over the world like me. He's going to the places where people usually don't go or don't go at the times where he goes. And I say this is the key concept that I have for core and in general, how to get to a dynamic level equilibrium by reset. And so you just started about saying what's your understanding is about reset, about how you apply it in your life.
Sure. To me, reset, as Kieran was speaking it, I translate it for me as resetting our different patterns in life, our diurnal patterns, our day patterns, our monthly patterns, our yearly patterns, so that we're in tune with the environment that we're in, rather than thinking it's terrible that it's a rainy day. It's great that it's a rainy day, because it's supposed to be, and that we can then change our biorhythms to fit that in our biological system, our biochemical system. Literally, we're conditioned from 0 to 6 by whatever we are around as normal. Now, if we change what that was that we were conditioned from, we think it's different, and we try and get our body back to those patterns, but those patterns might not be what we're living in. So that we have to adapt to the patterns we're in, whether it's global or daily or
right, and what I say, you get sick because you do not adapt and you resist. You try to repeat what was working for you at some time in the past, and then of course nature or the body has to put in a break and a reset, and this puts you into bed, and then hopefully you don't meet a doctor who tells you, well, once we have cured you, you're back to normal. Then of course you say, oh my God, I make all this trouble to get different, be changed, and now you tell me, you cure me to be back to normal. So this is exactly what normal medicine does, yes?
To me, allopathic physicians are very bright people who treat the symptoms, or who treat the yin part of the energy field we call the human body. So they treat the physical symptom, not the causal factors of imbalance. Okay? So they're good for acute symptoms, but most allopathic perspective isn't very good for chronic symptoms, which are patterns, which is where quantum physics, to me, is the yang. There's the yin and the yang side, and for the last couple hundred years we've been treating with Newtonian physics, which only address half of the body we call solid.
And what do you think of what you learned with John of God here? What's the different way he treats?
He treats that energetic half. Okay, so that when we change we can call it the auric field, the chakra field, the bioenergetic field, that is literally all through, then the manifestations of that denser energy changes. So to quantum physicists, the energy field we call the human body is a hologram. And that's what John of God treats as the hologram. Just like informational medicine treats the energy, which is the hologram.
Yes, and also what I see very often, he gives people something to change in their life that's maybe so upsetting that it's the reset they need. And even coming here to a place like Abadiania, out in the nowhere, in a different culture, for many people that's already the reset they need. And many people here you talk to, they came here years ago and they stayed, and you come here since 10 years. And actually it's a very simple place, but and also not much theory, actually no theory at all, and the little talks that are given there are kind of very simplistic, yes? But still, people like you and me who they come here again and again, yes? And what is it that brings us again here? Even so we know what's happening here, we know the basic little theory. What is it that brings us here again?
To rebalance or reset. That's why I come here, is to reset. Now, you don't have to come here to reset. You can reset anywhere. People think that it's only one place, but there's healers all over the planet that do similar things, that channel energy, or that channel what I call consciousnesses without form. And some people call them angels or spirits or things like that. But in all religions, we learn about angels and spirits. But in all religions, we tell the people, after you teach them about a spirit, that if you see one, they'll put you away, which is kind of funny.
So what do you do otherwise than coming here? You like skiing? He said he's going behind the winter all over the planet.
I follow the endless winter.
The endless winter, like I follow the endless summer, but he follows the endless winter.
And that's the perfect yin and yang.
So that's maybe. So let's talk about this more.